friends, Pinutini. Welcome to our online broadcast here from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center. Thank you for joining with us this evening as well. So if you have just tuned to us, we go live at 6:30 here from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center, and many communities get together in spiritual seasons. So Buddhists get together mostly during this rains retreat to further commit themselves to enhance their spiritual practices, to engage in religious programs, and also develop, in the Buddhist terms, paramitas. So this is an ideal opportunity the center is providing you, and we believe you will make the most out of it from wherever you are. Our series of program will continue until the full moon day of October, and when the rains retreat terminate, and it will still continue until our robe offering ceremony, when the community get together to offer the robes to the Venerable Sirs. So the whole time we will be live every day as best as possible to support your practice. And it also provides a great opportunity for the community, the congregation, to engage and accumulate merit. So therefore, devotees get together and sponsor the programs. And today we have Mr. Ranjan and Mrs. Nadi Jaineti, who have sponsored the puja along with their children, Kavisha and Tashima, and also relatives and cousins, nieces and nephews, Sharini, Arini, Kiyashajini, Kavini, and Nilmini, and Sister Nilmini. So they all are participating with us today, and the key intention is to bless everyone in the family, relatives, friends with good health, happiness, success, and most importantly, the success of the children. So may their righteous aspirations be fulfilled. May they have a great future. May the merit accumulated be conducive for their well-being and happiness throughout. We are also joined by Lee, Iranga, Hartnell, and Max from Wales. And the key intention is Lee Hartnell and Iranga Hartnell would like to bless a very happy birthday wish to their son. So they would like to bless Max every happiness. So may you have a very happy birthday, Max. The London Mindfulness Meditation Center and the community would join your parents to wish you a very happy birthday. May you be blessed with good health, and may you have a great successful future, and may the family also be blessed with good health and happiness, and may all your righteous aspirations also be fulfilled. So with such great intentions, we begin our worship today. It is tradition to observe 5 precepts. Please say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times to observe precepts.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Buddhang Saranang Gacchami. Dhammang Saranang Gacchami. Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami. Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami. Dutiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami. තතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
පානාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
අදින්නා දාන වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
ආචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
ආදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දත්තානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
මජ්ජපමා දත්තානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි
තිසරණේන සද්ධෙන් පංචශීලං ධම්මං සාදුකං සුරක්ඛිතං කତ୍වා අපමාදේන සම්පාදේ තබං. Let us worship the Buddha together. නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විජ්ජාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති බුද්ධං ජීවිත පරියන්තං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි යේච බුද්ධා අතීතා ච යේච බුද්ධා අනාගතා පච්චප්පන්නා ච යේ බුද්ධා අහං වන්දාමි සම්බදා නත්ති මේ සරණං අඤ්ඤං බුද්ධෝ මේ සරණං වරං ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු මේ ජය මංගලං උත්තමංගේන වන්දේහං පාදපං සවරුත්තමං බුද්ධේයෝ කාලිතෝ දෝසෝ බුද්ධෝ කමතු තං මමං ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤුහිති ධම්මං ජීවිත පරියන්තං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි යේච ධම්මා අතීතා ච යේච ධම්මා අනාගතා පච්චප්පන්නා ච යේ ධම්මා අහං වන්දාමි සම්බදා නත්ති මේ සරණං අඤ්ඤං ධම්මෝ මේ සරණං වරං තේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු මේ ජය මංගලං උත්තමංගේන වන්දේහං ධම්මං ච ත්‍රිවිධං වරං ධම්මේයෝ කාලිතෝ දෝසෝ ධම්මෝ කමතු තං මමං Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīcipatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyaketang lokasati sanghang jivita pariyantang saranang gacchami ye ca sangha atita ca ye ca sangha anagata Paccapanna ca ye sangha ahang vandami sambada Natti me saranang anyang sangha me saranang varang Etene sacca vajjene hotu me jaya mangalam Uttamangena vandehang sanghang ca tividottamang Sangheyo khalito doso sangho khamatu tang mamang Ghanasarappadittene dīpene tamadangsina Tilokadīpaṃ sambuddhaṃ pujayāmi tamonudam Gandha sambhara yuttene dupenahang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyantang puja bhajanamuttamang Vanna gandha gunopetang etang kusama santating Pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhaṃ kusumena nina punyena metena ca hotu mokkhaṃ Uppang milayati yata idamme kayo tatayati vinasa bhavang Adhivasetu no bante paniyang parikappitang Anukampang mapadaya patiganhatu uttama Adhivasetu no bante gilane paccayang imang Anukampang mapadaya patiganhatu uttama Adhivasetu no bante sabbang saddaya pujitang Anukampang mapadaya patiganhatu uttama Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbatani supatititang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing Buddha rupang sakalang sada Yassa mule nisennova sabbari vijayang aka Pato sabbanyutang satta vandetang bodhipadapang Ime ete ma महाबोधि लोकनाथेन पूजिता अहंपि ते नमस्सामि बोधिराजा नमस्ते कायेन वाचा चित्तेन पमादेन मया कतं अच्चयं खममे भन्ते पूरिपञ्य तथागत एतावता च अम्हेहि सम्भतं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे देवा अनुमोदन्तु सब्ब सम्पत्ति सिद्धिया एतावता च अम्हेहि सम्भतं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे भूता अनुमोदन्तु सब्ब सम्पत्ति सिद्धिया एतावता च अम्हेहि सम्भतं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे सत्ता अनुमोदन्तु सब्ब सम्पत्ति सिद्धिया इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता हन्तु ज्ञातयो इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता हन्तु ज्ञातयो इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता हन्तु ज्ञातयो इमिना पुण्यकम्मेन मामि बालसमागमो सतं समागमो होतु यावनिब्बानपत्तिया इदं मे पुण्यं आसवक्खया वहं होतु सब्बदुःखापमुञ्चतु साधु 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 So if you have just joined us, that is the end of our worship this evening. We go live every day at 6:30, sharing with you with our worship, chanting, Dhamma reflection and meditation during this rains retreat, providing the community, the congregation to engage in the Dhamma every day and commit themselves with great determination throughout the rains retreat until our robe offering ceremony, which is scheduled for 25th of November, which we believe you can also participate. So it also provides opportunity for sponsors from the community, helping the center to sustain and to maintain and to progress. So all donations and contribution raised through the sponsorship of this program will be directed towards the building fund that we have launched. We are hoping to be based in a permanent base so that we can enhance our service to the community, to the wider community, and your support as in the past will always be greatly appreciated. So today the puja was sponsored by Mr. Ranjan and Mrs. Nadi Jayaneti and the children Kavisha and Tashima, and the intention is to bless every members of the family and also extended family, siblings. May they all be blessed with good health and happiness. May every righteous aspiration be fulfilled. May no barriers come to the success of their children and their education and their future. So with such righteous intention, the family is present here to participate. We also joined by Lee Hartnell and Iranga Hartnell from Wales. Their intention is to bless the son who is celebrating his birthday. So Max, we wish you a very happy birthday. We are going to chant the suttas, the blessings of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha to bless you all with good health and happiness, and also Max who is celebrating his birthday. So may everyone be blessed with good health and happiness. May you and your loved ones be blessed with good health and happiness, and may all your righteous aspirations be fulfilled. We will be chanting the suttas. If you are familiar with the suttas, please to join. Following that, we will have a short Dhamma reflection and meditation practice to conclude the service this evening. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gacchantu Devata සද්ධම්මං මුනි රාජස්ස සුනන්තු සග්ග මොක්ඛදං පරිත්තස්සවන කාලෝ අයං භදන්තා පරිත්තස්සවන කාලෝ අයං භදන්තා පරිත්ත ධම්මස්සවන කාලෝ අයං භදන්තා නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස ये සන්තා සන්ත චිත්තා තිසරණ සරණ එත්ත ලෝකන්තරේවා බුම්මා බුම්මා ච දේවා ගුණ ගණ ගහනා භ්‍යාවතා සබ්බ කාලං ඒතේ ආයන්තු දේවා වරකනකමයේ මේරු රාජේව සන්තෝ 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 සහේතුං මුනිවර වචනං සෝතු මග්ගං සමග්ගං සබ්බේසු චක්කවාලේසු යක්ඛා දේවාච බ්‍රහ්මනෝ යං අම්හෙහි කතං පුඤ්ඤං සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සාධකං සබ්බේතං අනුමෝදිත්වා සමග්ගා සාසනේ රතා පමාද රහිතා හොන්තු ආරක්ඛාසු විශේෂතෝ සාසනස්ස ච ලෝකස්ස බුද්ධි භවතු සබ්බදා සාසනම් පිච ලෝකං ච දේවා රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බදා සද්දෙන් හොන්තු සුඛේ සබ්බේ පරිවාරේහි යත්තනෝ අනීගා සුමනා හොන්තු සහ සබ්බේහි ඥාතිභි රාජතෝ වා චෝරතෝ වා මනුස්සතෝ වා අමනුස්සතෝ වා අග්ගිතෝ වා උදකතෝ වා පිසාචතෝ වා කානුකතෝ වා කණ්ඨකතෝ වා නක්ඛත්තතෝ වා ජනපද රෝගතෝ වා අසද්ධම්මතෝ වා අසන්දිට්ඨිතෝ වා අසප්පුරිසතෝ වා චණ්ඩ හත්තේ අස්ස මිග ගෝන කුක්කුර අහිවිච්චික මණී සප්ප දීපී අච්චත රච්ච සූකර මයිස යක්ක රක්කසාදීහි නානා භයතෝ වා නානා රෝගතෝ වා නානා උපන්දවතෝ වා ආරක්ඛං ගන්නන්තු යානීද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානි වයන්තලික්ඛේ සබ්බේව භූතා සුමනා භවන්තු අතෝපි සක්කච්ච සුනන්තු භාසිතං තස්මාහි භූතානි සාමේත සබ්බේ මෙත්තං කරෝත මානුසියා පජාය දිවාච රත්තෝ ච හරන්ති ඒ බලෙන් තස්මාහි නේරක්ඛත අප්පමත්තා යං කිංච වෙත්තං ඉදවා හුරං වා සග්ගේසු වායං රතනං පනීතං නනෝ සමං අත්ථි තථාගතේන ඉදම්පි බුද්ධේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු khayang viragang ametang panitang yadajjaga sakya muni samahito natena dhammena samatti kinci idampi dhamme ratanang panitang etena saccena suvatti hotu yang buddha setta parivannai sucing samadhimanantarikanyamaho samadhinatena samona vijjati idampi dhamme ratanang panitang ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු යේ පුග්ගලා අට්ඨ සතං පසත්තා චත්තාරි ඒතානි යුගානි හොන්ති තේ දක්ඛිනේයා සුගතස්ස ශාවකා ඒතේසු දින්නානි මහප්ඵලානි ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු යේසුප්පයුත්තා මනසා දල්හේන නිකාමිනෝ ගෝතම සාසනම්හි තේ පත්තිපත්තා අමතං විගයිහ ලද්ධා මුදා නිබ්බතින් භුඤ්ජමානා ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු යතින්ද කිලෝ පඨවෙන් සිතෝසියා චතුබ්බේ වාතේභිය සම්පකම්පියෝ තතපමං සප්පුරි සංවදාමි යෝ අරිය සච්චානි අවෙච්ච පස්සති ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු යේ අරිය සච්චානි විභාවයන්ති ගම්භීර පඤ්ඤේන සුදේසිතානි කිංචාපිතේ හොන්ති බුසප්පමත්තා නතේ භවං අට්ඨමං ආදියන්ති ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු සහවස්ස දස්සන සම්පදාය තයස්සු ධම්මා ජහිතා භවන්ති සක්කාය දිට්ඨි විචිකිච්ඡිතං ච සීලබ්බතං වාපිය දත්ති කිංචි චතුහ පායේහි ච විප්පමුත්තෝ චචාබිඨානානි අබබ්බෝ කාතුං ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු කිංචාපිසෝ කම්මං කරෝති පාපකං කායේන වාචා උදචේතසාවා අබබ්බෝසෝ තස්ස පටිච්චාදාය අබබ්බතා දිට්ඨ පදස්ස වුත්තා ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු වනප්පගුම්බේ යතා පුස්සිතග්ගේ ගිම්හාන මාසේ පඨමස්මින් ගිම්හේ තතුපමං ධම්මවරං අදේසයි නිබ්බානගාමින් පරමං හිතාය ඉදම්පි බුද්දේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු වරෝවරඤ්ඤ වරදෝ වරාහරු අනුත්තරෝ ධම්මවරං අදේසයි ඉදම්පි බුද්දේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු හීනං පුරාණං නවං නත්ති සම්භවං විරත්ත චිත්තා ආයතිකේ භවස්මින් තේකීන බීජා අවිරුල් හිච්ඡන්ද නිබ්බන්ති දීරා යතායං පදීපෝ ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සච්චේන සුවත්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානි වයන්තලික්කේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං බුද්ධං නමස්සාම සුවත්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානි වයන්තලික්කේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං ධම්මං නමස්සාම සුවත්ති හෝතු යානීද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානි වයන්තලික්ඛේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං සංඝං නමස්සාම සුවත්ති හෝතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන දුක්ඛා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන භයා උපසමෙන්තු තේ ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන රෝගා උපසමෙන්තු තේ මහා කරුණිකෝ නාතෝ හිතාය සම්බපානිනං පුරෙත්වා පාරමී සම්බා පත්තෝ සම්බෝධි මුත්තමං ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං ජයන්තෝ බෝධියා මූලේ සක්ඛ්‍යානං නන්දි වද්දනෝ එවං තුයිහං ජයෝ හෝතු ජයස්සු ජය මංගලං ජයන්තෝ බෝධියා මූලේ සක්ඛ්‍යානං නන්දි වද්දනෝ එවං තුයිහං ජයෝ හෝතු ජයස්සු ජය මංගලං ජයන්තෝ බෝධියා මූලේ සක්ඛ්‍යානං නන්දි වද්දනෝ එවං තුයිහං ජයෝ හෝතු ජයස්සු ජය මංගලං සක්කත්වා බුද්ධ රතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං හිතං දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධ තේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ දුක්ඛා වූපසමින්තු තේ සක්කත්වා ධම්ම රතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං පරිලාහූපසමනං ධම්ම තේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ භයා වූපසමින්තු තේ සක්කත්වා සංඝරතනං ඕසදං උත්තමං වරං ආහුනේයං පාහුනේයං සංඝතේජේන සොත්තිනා නස්සන්තු පද්දවා සබ්බේ රෝගා වූපසමින්තු තේ සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන බුද්ධ රතනං ධම්ම රතනං සංඝ රතනං තින්නං රතනානං ආනුභාවේන චතුරාසීති සහස්ස ධම්මක්ඛන්ධානුභාවේන පිටකත්තයානුභාවේන ජින ශාවකානුභාවේන සම්බේතේ රෝගා සබ්බේතේ භයා සබ්බේතේ අන්තරායා සබ්බේතේ උපද්දවා සබ්බේතේ දුන්නිමිත්තා සබ්බේතේ අවමංගලා විනස්සන්තු ආයුවද්ධකෝ ධනවද්ධකෝ සිරිවද්ධකෝ යසවද්ධකෝ බලවද්ධකෝ වන්නවද්ධකෝ සුඛවද්ධකෝ හෝතු සම්බදා දුක්ඛ රෝග භයා වේරා ශෝකා සබ්බේ පද්දවා අනේකා අන්තරායාපි විනස්සන්තු ච තේජසා ජය සිද්ධි ධනං ලාභං සොත්ති භාග්‍යං සුඛං බලං සිරියායුච වන්නෝච භෝගං බුද්ධිච යසවා සතවස්සාච ආයුච ජීව සිද්ධි භවන්තු තේ ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ධම්ම දේශනං Akasattha ca bhummattha devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakhantu mang parang chirang rakhantu tvang sadati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy and peaceful. May the blessings of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha embodied in the chantings, may the compassion of the Buddha embodied in the chantings be conducive for your well-being, happiness, success, prosperity, and may all your righteous aspirations be fulfilled. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So if you have just joined us, we go live every day at 6:30. We share with you during this Friends Retreat our worship, chanting, short Dhamma reflection every other day, and meditation. So we are going to recap a few words for thought for which we have been sharing with you, and from there we will do meditation. So if you remember, if you have been joining us on a regular basis, we spoke about how suffering is actually caused perhaps through our own graspings, through our own ways of perhaps linking, personalizing every encounter of experience, either whether through senses or through even our thought processes, resulting in a form of dissatisfaction and unhappiness, which the Buddha used the word dukkha. So it is sometimes the physical and the emotional pain that we go through. Sometimes it is the dissatisfaction that you go through, the unexpected happening taking place, as well as the changes that actually go beyond your expectation, whether it is aging or whether it is illness or whether it is departing from loved ones. And essentially, recently we discussed about how clinging to every form of experience, conditioning ourselves, making it a bar of reference all the time in our day-to-day experience, which we call upadana khanda, so panchapadana khanda, so clinging to the aggregates, to the form of consciousness which we, or experiences which we identify ourselves, that forms you as a person or as the experienced self. And this personality view is what binds us to the samsara, the wheel of life, or the continuous births. And supporting that would be the defilements. The defilements is something that makes it impure. So if our thought processes are, and our actions and speech are made impure by the roots, we call kilesa in Pali, and defilements, so greed or your likes, which we have concluded. This body likes this things, this experience. This consciousness likes what they see, what they hear, what they smell, what they taste. So you form some form of identity. I don't like this and I don't like that. But actually it is just the body that is actually channeled through our emotions and our experiences. We cross-refer everything that we encounter to our memories. So essentially we are deluded, because what we are experiencing in this very moment is actually forgotten, but actually the craving is deep into our memories and experiences. We always cross-refer what we see, and this very moment is actually ruined by the likes that we actually enforce, that this body or this me or I want. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to eat this. Or I don't want to see this. I want something else. So that sensory pleasure or sense pleasure, kama tanha, sometimes can also be referred to the continuity, and we call it bhava tanha. And the discontinuity would be bhava tanha. So this is what makes someone go through a difficult time, or even a time that they perhaps cannot, would always want an alternative. And this is the suffering, the Buddha says, which we can actually unpack ourselves and actually form a great resilience to and be in the by being in the present moment rather than deluded in those memories and experiences and cross-referring all the time what we actually go through. So that is a brief summary of what we spoke in the past. And so in line with that is something that we also, like as much as we grasp these experiences, as much as we grasp and not and have an inability to let go of those, sometimes in a spiritual context, we also do that. And it is all because of your of the perhaps the lack of wisdom or the lack of understanding of the truth that we sometimes cling to what we call rituals and rites sometimes. Even ascetic Gautama couldn't let go at the time when he was practicing. He was sort of like blindfolded. That's why he straight away in the first sermon after his enlightenment said, those who have renounced must let go or should not indulge in the two extremes, sense pleasure as well as self-mortification. So this is something that the Buddha at the very outset said, even before explaining what nibbana or what the cause is, or even what leads to, or what the Four Noble Truths are. So it's quite interesting to see how we sometimes indulge in our spiritual practices quite differently. We make it a tick box. Without this is without that. It becomes a tick box in our practice. We cannot let go, and we fear that if this is not done, then this is not going to happen. So those are all binding moments, even in the spiritual context. We have to free ourselves from rites and rituals sometimes. That is why in the suttas like Alagadupam Sutta, the Buddha enforced the understanding that the Dhamma should be like a boat or the raft that helps you cross the tides in the river or the oceans of samsara. And you need to make use of it then and there rather than actually even carry the boat home just because it helped you cross the river. We don't do that. Even the Dhamma should be practiced in the present moment wisely, not making it a problem, not making it a dogma. Therefore, Buddhism is seen as a dogma-free faith or philosophy, a way of life. The tick boxes do not exist in Buddhism. They are all our own graspings. They are all our own conditioned outlines that we bring about. What the Buddha said was, if you're mindful, if you actually develop yoniso manasikara or clear comprehension, if you develop intuition and every moment is seen wisely without binding to the experiences, there is always freedom. There is freedom. That wise attention, that wise intuition leads to panya. That's why the Buddha says, panya udapadi, aloka udapadi. That insight that generates within you cannot be actually explained, but it is the truth once you understand the blissful experiences made. To Venerable Sona, the Buddha one time told him that you have to take the middle path even in the spiritual practices. He was meditating very hard, following the instructions, but he was hooked into it so much, it just it became a burden, and then that was what he couldn't free himself, and therefore did not achieve enlightenment. And when he came to the Buddha to reveal his experience, the Buddha said, using a musical instrument called a lute, in today's words, let's say the guitar or sitar, if you tighten the string, it will snap. If you loosen it, it will not generate music. So take the middle path, Majjhima Patipada. There should be a balance in your practice as well. Similar experience, and after that instruction, the Venerable attained enlightenment. Venerable Ananda was also working very hard in the previous night before the first Buddhist council. He was not enlightened, but he was committed to practice, and it just created such a weight on himself. But when he let go of that, he became enlightened. So Sila Bhatta Paramasa is also the clinging to rites and rituals can also be a barrier to your liberation, to your wise understanding, to your wisdom, and it is also a matter that blindfolds you. So as much as we hook into or cling into our memories and experiences, making it a filter point for during the current moment, not transcending through the experience, or the inability to transcend through that filter point stops us from understanding the reality, being in the present moment. In the same way, certain rituals will also stop you from seeing the truth because they blindfold you, because you hook into it. In a sense, you make it a tick box, which essentially is just your mindset, your framework, your judgment, your conclusive attention. So we call that ditti in Pali. In the Metta Sutta, dittincha anupagama. So once you free yourself, once you renounce from views, the conditioning views, then you are free, and then there will be no suffering, no moments of difficulties or dissatisfaction. You just live in the present moment with blissful attention, with blissful mindset. You are not cross-referring to any experience or your clingings, and there is freedom. That is freedom. So that's why the Buddha, in the explaining in the Dhammacakkappavattana in the Nibbana, said, Chago, Patinissago, Mutti Analayo, free yourself, let go, renouncing of everything, or the ability to renounce would be being in that state of happiness, that state of wisdom. So with that short reflection, we will continue with the next aspects, or next layer of next layer of instruction, or even the teachings that actually help us free. So this is from the Tayyodhamma Sutta, a bit of explanation. What binds up in samsara is lobha, dosa, moha, which is just mentioned earlier. You cannot let go of lobha, dosa, moha until you let go of Sakkaya Ditthi, Vicikiccha, and Silabbata Paramasa. So day after tomorrow we'll focus on Vicikiccha, which is the doubt that we actually develop, and from there we will continue the discussion that we have been doing now. So thank you for your short, brief time. Let us conclude the program by meditating for a few minutes. So please adjust yourself if you need so. If not, continue as long as you finalize your posture, which is quite essential, because that should not be a reason for distraction when you try to focus for very briefly. So once you have adjusted yourself, I suggest make a determination that you would not move. Gently closing your eyes. Take a few moments to observe your posture, whatever it is. If you're lying down, if you're reclining, sitting on a chair, sofa, or even on the floor, just notice the way you're sitting, so that includes the structure, the posture, and also the contacts that your body has with whatever you are sitting on. So that observation should not generate any likes or dislikes. Don't stay in one place. You can quickly scan your body. And once you've done, coming out of your body, you can just look at your body from far, visualizing that statue-like body, motionless. That is how your body is, so be aware of it. It's not in motion. There is stillness in the body. Your effort in the stillness of the mind is what makes or results in that stillness in the body. So if your mind is fidgety, sometimes we fail to stay still. If you want to scratch or have a different sensation, that urge itself makes us want to scratch our head or the itchy area. So sometimes if you can be in control, it then supports your meditation practice, because it helps you to observe and notice how your mind reacts always to the experiences that we go through. So don't move whatsoever for the next few minutes. Now bring attention to your nostrils or upper lips and be a guard, as if a doorkeeper observes people go in and out of the door or gate. You also just observe the flow of the breath, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and stay with the breath continuously without any break. If your mind gets distracted, don't stay in your thoughts, don't rewrite stories, don't anticipate what or plan what you'll do in the future. Simply let go of the thought, noting, thinking, or seeing, hearing. Don't stay in the sight, don't stay in the sound. Identify it, recognize that distraction, let go of it, and then come back to breathing. Recognize, release, return. With that peace in the mind, stillness in the mind, great focus, let us briefly do Metta Bhavana. Follow these words in your mind. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be blessed with good health. May no harm come to me. May no problems come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with success. May I also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. Bring your closest family members that you care for. Identify the difficult times they may be going through and the happy times. Your neighbors, people that you meet when you go for a walk or even shopping, the corner shop, the people that you share a smile with almost every day. Bring everyone to your thoughts with your kind heart. May they all be well, happy and peaceful. May they be blessed with good health. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from pain and suffering. May all living beings, seen or unseen, all celestial beings, be well, happy and peaceful. May they be free from pain and suffering. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be free from pain and suffering. So with that kind heart and mind, when you hit a gong, you can slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So with that brief meditation, we come to the close of our online broadcast today here from the London Mindfulness Meditation Center. And if you have joined us just now, we go live every day at 6:30, sharing with you our worship, chanting, Dhamma reflection and meditation. It is a great opportunity for you to be part of the program, enlightening yourself, educating yourself with the Dhamma, and also learning how to use the Dhamma into your daily lives and day-to-day practice, and also committing yourself to daily time frame of worshipping with us during this rains retreat. So it is a spiritual season for the Buddhist community. The monks and the devotees get together, developing the institution as well as developing our own spiritual practices. So every puja is available for sponsorship, and if you can call us to find out whether if you want to book a date and sponsor the program, and we'll try to make it available as best as possible. We finish our program on the 25th of November with our cutting robe offering ceremony. So today there are two sponsors. The sponsors Mr. Ranjan and Mrs. Nadi, and children Kavisha and Tashima, who are here in person participating with us in the shrine room. So we bless the whole family with good health and happiness. May all merit accumulated be conducive for their well-being, for their happiness, and for their righteous aspirations. We also join from Wales, so Lee Hartnell, Iranga Hartnell, and their intention is to bless their son, Max, who is celebrating his birthday today. So may all merit accumulated be conducive for both Mr. and Mrs. Hartnell and Max. May you all be well, happy and peaceful. May you be blessed with good health. May all your righteous aspirations be fulfilled. With that intention, we say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So thank you for joining us this evening. Have a great evening. Stay safe, take care, and have a very good night. See you tomorrow. Terwan Saranai.